Hi, if you have an own AI code base and want to download and use the Expert Advisor built in this video, just click on the link below.
In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that trades breakouts based on the alligator indicator combined with trailing stop management. The system identifies valid highs and lows within a specified lookback period and uses the alligator indicator to determine trend direction, then applies trailing stops to protect profits. Let's see how we can do that. First, we start Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. This opens the Metaeditor where we will write our MQL5 code. We begin by including the CTrade class from the standard library. This provides simplified trading methods for position management. The CTrade class offers functions like PositionOpen and PositionModify that make trading operations much easier than using the lower-level OrderSend functions. We create an instance of CTrade called Trade with default parameters, which will handle all our trade operations including opening and modifying positions. Next, we define our strategy configuration parameters. These are all adjustable in the EA properties when we attach it to a chart. Lookback bars determines how many historical candles we examine for finding highs and lows. We set this to 50 bars by default, but it can range from 1 to 1,000 candles. Min candlesback specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low point, ensuring we don't use very recent extreme points that might still be forming. This defaults to 5 candles but can go up to 50. Trailing offset provides a safety margin for our trailing stop, set to 10 points by default with a range of 1 to 20 points. For the alligator indicator, we define several parameters. Alligator jaws period sets the period for the jaws line at 13, with alligator jaws shift at 8. Alligator teeth period is 8 for the teeth line with alligator teeth shift at 5. Alligator lips period is 5 for the lips line with alligator lips shift at 3. We use mode_SMMA as the moving average method and price_median as the applied price for the alligator calculations. We then declare our global variables and handles. Alligator handle stores the indicator handle for the alligator indicator. We create arrays to hold the indicator values, alligator jaws buffer for the jaws line, alligator teeth buffer for the teeth line, and alligator lips buffer for the lips line. The price data array stores OHLC price data using the MQL rate structure. In the onInit function, which runs once when the EA starts, we create the alligator indicator handle. This uses the current symbol and H1 timeframe with all the parameters we defined earlier. If the handle creation fails, we print an error message and return init_failed. We then configure all our arrays as time series, meaning the newest data will be at index 0, which is the standard for MQL5 arrays. The open by position function executes market by orders. It gets the current asked price using symbol info double with symbol_ask. Then it uses trade. Position open to open a long position. The parameters are _symbol for the trading instrument, order_type_by for direction, 0.10 for position size, which equals 10 micro lots, ask price for entry price, 0 for initial stop loss, disabled, 0 for take profit, disabled, and alligator position as the position comment. Similarly, open sell position executes market sell orders. It gets the current bid price using symbol info double with symbol_bid. Trade. Position open opens a short position with order_type_sell, 0.10 lot size, bid price as entry price, and the same disabled stop loss and take profit settings. The onTick function runs on every tick and contains our core strategy logic. First, we retrieve historical price data using copy rates, getting lookback bars worth of data. Then we copy the alligator indicator values into our buffers using copy buffer 0 for jaws, buffer 1 for teeth, and buffer 2 for lips. We check position status to determine if we have any open positions. We loop through all positions using positions total and position get ticket, checking if any match our symbol. If found, we set has open position to true and store the position type. For trading logic, we have two main conditions based on the alligator indicator. The by condition occurs when jaws is below teeth and teeth is below lips, creating an ascending order. We also check for a bullish crossing where lips crosses above teeth by comparing the previous and current values. If these conditions are met and we have no open position, we open a new buy position. If we already have a buy position, we update the trailing stop. For trailing stop updates on buy positions, we find the lowest low in the lookback period using iLowest. We verify this low is at least min candles back old and that the current close is above this low. Then we calculate a new stop level by adding the trailing offset to the low price and call process trailing stop. The sell condition is the opposite, when jaws is above teeth and teeth is above lips in descending order, with lips crossing below teeth. Similar to buy logic, we open new sell positions or update trailing stops for existing sell positions. For sell trailing stops, we find the highest high using iHighest and calculate the stop level by subtracting the trailing offset from the high price. Process trailing stop is our combined trailing stop management function. It loops through all positions to find matching ones based on symbol and direction. For buy positions, it only modifies the stop loss if the new level is higher than the current one or if no stop exists. For sell positions, it only modifies if the new level is lower. It uses trade PositionModify to update the stop loss level. After writing all this code, we press F7 to compile it. If this was too fast or you don't understand all the code, you might want to check out the premium course on our website or watch some basic videos first. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to start the strategy tester. We select our newly created Expert Advisor, enable visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should then see the Expert Advisor running on the chart, identifying breakout opportunities and managing positions with trailing stops. If you're already a premium course member and have ideas for videos like this, you can send us an email. In this video, we learned how to create an Expert Advisor that combines the alligator indicator with breakout trading and trailing stop management. You have now coded an Expert Advisor yourself using MQL5 that can identify trend direction with the alligator indicator, find valid breakout levels, and protect profits with dynamic trailing stops. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.